Hi, my name is Cameron Berry, and I will be talking to you guys about sleep deprivation. What is it, and how do you prevent it? First off, we're gonna need to talk about your sleep schedules. We all need sleep. I know our lives can be busy. I'm a college student. I'm also a peer mentor. You may have some other jobs in your life. You may have a social life, your family that gets in the way of your sleep. There's a lot of stressors in our lives that can get in the way of our sleep. But, you still need to get it. According to the CDC, 1/3 of Americans do not get the 7 hours of required sleep. This can impact your performance at your job, meaning you have to spend more time looking at those emails, make sure you typed everything correct, but it can also be deadly, as we'll talk about in the next slide. Now, what are the effects of sleep deprivation? Just in case you didn't know, sleep deprivation can lead to slowed reaction times, an inability to focus, and impairs your problem-solving skills. So those essays and emails are going to take a lot longer to write. It can lower your metabolism and increase your irritability. So you might be breaking at your coworkers a lot more often, or yelling at your friends a lot more often than you'd want to. Now, the other thing, what makes it so deadly? According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, driving drowsy is equivalent to driving drunk. In 2017, there were 91,000 accidents attributed to drowsy driving. You wouldn't want to go to work drunk, so why are you going to work drowsy? It's equivalent. It's going to mess you up in similar ways. Next, I'm going to talk to you guys about sleep disorders, what contributes to them, and how you can prevent them. So, there's this thing called a sleep deficit. Your body is constantly keeping track of how much sleep you're getting and, how little sleep you're getting. If you have a sleep deficit for over 2 weeks straight, your body is more likely to develop a sleep disorder. Things like insomnia, narcolepsy, sleep apnea, sleepwalking, or even night terrors. These can all compound your sleeping problems and make it worse because once you have insomnia, you're anxious about, am I going to have insomnia tonight? And then that makes it worse. So I'm going to recommend some ways for you guys to fix this. And luckily for you, the same ways you prevent sleep insomnia and different sleep disorders are the same ways that you can make it stop. I will now discuss with you my 5-step plan that I use personally to make sure I get a good amount of sleep. First off, get in bed early. I mean, turn off your lights, turn off your phone, turn off your TV. You want nothing. You're in the sleep deprivation tank. Our bodies are used to going to sleep and designed to go to sleep at night when it's quiet. So you need to create that environment for yourself so that you can fall asleep easily. Another thing I recommend is getting some exercise in throughout the day. Doesn't matter if you're going for a run or a little walk right before you go to bed. As those athletes know, once you start working out, all you want to do is go to sleep. So, get your steps in and you'll fall right asleep. I'd also say plan ahead, just like your work schedule and your homework schedule are important and paramount to your success in college. Your sleep schedule is also important to your success. I know, you might have an essay due and you're like, oh, I'll just get it done. I know I need to be sleeping now, but I can get it done. Or I need to finish this episode of Game of Thrones. Then all of a sudden it's 1 a.m., 3 a.m., and you only got 2 hours of sleep for tomorrow. Don't let that happen. The only way you can do that is being consistent. Stick to the schedule that you create for yourself. Doesn't matter if there's a homework assignment due tomorrow, it can wait until tomorrow. I'd also recommend experimenting. Test out different patterns of sleep schedules. For me, I go to bed at 12 p.m. and wake up at 6 a.m. That works for me, and my body can run off of 6 hours of sleep. Your body may not be able to. You may have to wake up at 4 a.m. So you can schedule in some nap times throughout the day or something like that. Experiment. It's your schedule. You can do what you want with it. All right. Now, how do you apply this to your career? I think by setting clear boundaries, like we talked about in the last slide, your job, there's this thing called time theft. You guys probably know about. On your phone at the job, your boss is going to get angry at you. Don't let your job steal time from you. They are not paying you to be at home doing work, okay? You need to be at home relaxing, watching TV, and eventually going to bed. That's all I'd recommend for you guys. Just make sure you create a time schedule for yourself that works for yourself. Thank you so much.